today I woke up early, feeling good. Welcome to another video. I just wanted to drop this intro, so you just kind of have like a small personality, so you know that I really be behind editing these videos. I'm dealing with a lot of accent. I think I'm starting to be like me. I don't know. Oh, ni sugar, baby. Me, anytime we kula a lot of sugary stuff, nilikuwa nakula chochoki fulani kutoka birthday party ya my nephew, so I carried a few, so nilikuwa nikizikula and they're affecting my skin really bad. Baina normal. So I have my chapati and tea. Alright, I hope you've also had your breakfast. It's now 9:11. Today is the day that Milana went back to school. I'm so happy and I'm just thankful to God because another time, you know, He's just been faithful. And I don't even know how to say it, man. I don't even know how to say it. I'm just thankful, man. I'm just thankful because I already know I'm not a perfect person. I know I do not deserve it. And I probably am. Probably to people, if they were to be asked, you know, they'll probably, you know, say someone else's worth. You know, the kind of life I live, the way I am, because truth be told, I'm not successful, I'm not, you know, but people kind of think something like I do or have or am, and they kind of believe I got, you know what I'm saying, but it's just God's grace. Because there are times even in the seasons that I really loved even a cup of tea like this, and I just kept moving. It's like that old woman who said in another, I love watching these two videos of old people on YouTube who are just coming up with their own content, and then she said that with life you just have to, you know, like choose every day, like accept it as it is and keep moving. Don't look at it and be like, oh, fixated on this is the problem and I need to have my nails done and my hair done too. But I don't know, currently I am not lying. My bank balance, I want police are currently, if I'm just being truthful, but I will make it. I won't lose like my faith and hope, because that's all I have. I'm gonna keep posting and doing my thing because I have the time now. I still have no job yet. I'm just, you know, I was even thinking about, should I do like a chronicles of just being, you know, home jobless, and you know what I'm saying, it's just showing up and just show some other people that, yeah, just I guess concentrate on your passion. So that, I don't know, I feel like it's like this lady who was documenting and saying she's so thankful she used to talk to herself with so much positivity. And this book I'm also reading was talking about that self-image and how it really does impact your life, man. How you see yourself in your current life season, you know what I'm saying, and how you overly, like, generally see yourself, like how your subconscious speaks to yourself. That's exactly how you show up. Like, even in all the different seasons, whether you're successful, whether you're failing, there's just some innately personalities that you will forever carry, and they are like your anchor. You know, they ground you into one specific thing, one specific personality that you just can't see yourself moving. And I really am working so hard on my self-image. I have been. It is a journey. I know my shadow work isn't to par. I haven't been journaling and I know I've been slacking on that, but I got back to it this week. So I always give myself like 21 days so I see, because I even know by tomorrow I don't even know what kind of vibe I'm gonna wake up with. But the thing is, I just have to do it. That's the thing I've told myself, like, we just have to do it. We just have to get it done. Just move there, just do it, you know. And this is the mindset that I feel like I kind of picked it up after I realized that I'm by myself with this baby, and I just found myself just changing the diapers, doing everything by myself, and I just kept doing it. And I know it's like, it's not good to keep being as independent, but I've always been independent. And my mom told me that there's just an inner belief that I have of myself, and I'm so thankful that God has given me this chance in my current season now to still instill in myself that I can do this on myself, because I had lost myself. You do not understand, I can't even explain what giving birth does to you, like as a woman. That's a whole 360, man. And my sister she keeps saying this about how, sometimes you don't see that one choice is equivalent to the 5 years that will cost you before you get back to your trajectory of what you really, really wanted. But because you didn't know if this choice was good or bad, that one failure costs you 5 years or 10 years back. And it's so true. And now as I'm growing older, that's exactly what's on my mind. It's like, I cannot fuck up. I need to, even when I was meditating, I was just thinking about wealth. I was just thinking about building stuff, building things, and the buildings and what they'll be named. And, I'm just calling it in. I'm calling it in. And it got to me after I was like tidying up the table, and I was like, wait, even your dad was exactly like that. But you're here and you're not able, because that negativity has to, it always has to test you. And I was like, well, I don't care. I feel like this is the purpose I have to live for my baby, because I do not know what her times will be like. But she needs to be secure. She needs to be, she needs wealth. She will need wealth. I literally feel like it's my responsibility to really leave her in a good space. When it comes to financial stability, and that's a big thing, mostly because she's also a woman. I just don't want her, and also just to give her I don't want her to look at me and see, oh, you're the reason why, mom. No. I do not want you to. I really do not want her to embody, if she'll ever watch this, I really do not want you to embody an image of victimizing yourself, because it will never help you. Pointing fingers for you, you kind of forget all these others, and that's the thing I always carry in my mind. You start pointing and forget all these others are pointing back at you. So the responsibility is on you. You need to work on your self-image, work on how you speak to yourself, work on what you see for yourself, work on how your belief system, your whole self-esteem sees you. And that is not something that any preacher, any person, none. You have to do the work. You have to do the internal work. If you have to forgive people, forgive people. If you have to close doors with people, close the fucking doors with people. They do not belong in your circle, because they are not worthy. And it's okay. They're not bad people. They were just there for a season for you to learn and to grow up and to gain their character, right? Because now you know what not to be. Now you know what you need to be when someone tries to treat you a certain way. They are just lessons. Take it as that. Don't look at yourself and view it as, oh no, because of you I could. No. View it as, I'm thankful for the lessons. I'm thankful for the life, because life is a gift. God grants us this gift every day. Cherish it in a good way, in a graceful way, in a kind way, in a way that you view other people from a place of, I see you're also struggling with whatever you're struggling with, and I can just give you that, at least the compassion to recognize that you're just a fellow human being. We do not know what our fucking purpose is here. And the least thing I should do is just be kind to you, because I do not know the kind of trials I cannot even experience. I cannot even probably, experience, literally, walk in your own shoes. I can't. But even if I will hear your story, I will sympathize with you. But I really do not know what it took for you from your inner child to be the person you are now. But I commend you, because, hey, we are in this race, and it's okay. It does not matter. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive other people. Please forgive yourself and keep moving. Lighten your load. You know what I'm saying? Lighten your heart. Do not move around this world forming grudges, because for the longest of time when I was young, I used to have such a huge grudge on my dad, and he's no longer here. And that's the thing that makes me so humble, because I made peace with him even before he departed, and I'm always thankful for that, because he really didn't matter. The only memories I have of him now is him smiling, is how did he handle the 2 wives and 10 kids? Why did you choose that? But maybe that's the purpose God had for him. And then when I read God's word, he keeps showing me I purpose everything for my glory. There's nothing that doesn't glorify me as God. And it is true. I mean, if you look at things from that perspective, stop. Just cut that bullshit. Okay? Just be kind to yourself. Be generous. And also be very, very, please be discerning. Just discern like who's who. You don't want to be walking around with motherfuckers who are not for you. That is like for real, man. And there's this thing. People will never recognize how valuable you are until you walk away, and that's okay. There are people who are it's just designed to be like that. And then there are people who will spot you like this, and they'll be like, oh man, I can lose her. She's so valuable. She's so worthy. And those are your people. You did not have to prove yourself to them. You did not have to change. You didn't even have to. You just had to be you. And they accepted you as you are. And those are the people that you need to keep yourself around, because they will never ask you to change. And that's the most important thing. And also not change in a way, and even if they come to talk to you about a certain thing, you know it's coming from love, because it's not coming from, oh yeah, you see yourself as this. You know what I'm saying? It's a jealous point of view. You need to find the right community of people who you genuinely can trust, and you also look up and you're like, wow, I love how she is. It shouldn't even be about success. It could just be as simple as, I love how she talks to people. You know what I'm saying? I love how he's mindful and thoughtful about me. You know what I'm saying? I love how he cares. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I just love how he cares for me. I just love that he puts me in his mind. He's thoughtful of me. He cares about me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't perfect, but I love how he's consistent. I love how he's, forgiving. Maybe I love how she's graceful. I love how she's kind. I love how she's patient. I love how she can persevere. You know what I'm saying? So we're all just learning. I'm learning every day. I pray that these videos sometimes one day be the one thing, not only for my daughter, but even for the young people, because I know I have younger cousins who watch me, and I don't want you believing and buying into the lie that everyone has shit figured out. They really don't. I may not be like I have PhDs and all that. I may also not be like, I'm not learned and all that, but whatever I am, one thing's for sure that I feel like keeps calling within me is just speak life to God's people, because they need it. I know what social media is trying to portray, but that's social media. Just keeping up with the Jonases. It is what it is. Accept it for what it is. And one thing I'm learning in this walk I am in is I'm trying to find me. I'm trying to find my identity. And I'm trying to find what does Leah say. What does Leah see herself as? Like my self-image once again. Like who, even when I'm speaking about these videos, I want to watch it after maybe when I'm successful. I don't even know how long. But I want to look at it and be like, dang, I was that girl. You know what I'm saying? Because it starts from within. It's not on you, it's in you. Alright, bye. I'm done with my TED Talk. It's already 30 minutes in. I do not know where I started. I can never, why did I just start yapping away? Like, why, girl? I should be cute and smiling and showing people that it is good to be, funny and happy. But reality-wise, that's unrealistic sometimes, because even the weather changes. Sometimes it rains, and sometimes it is sunny, and sometimes it is cloudy, and that's okay. You do not have to view life, and this is the thing we're dealing with my nephew currently, because he's in the adolescent phase. I was even telling my sister that he needs to recognize that just because you're angry internally, nasikia tunjaya kukula, but it doesn't mean that you have to be angry with everyone else and so you outburst. And no. You need self-control. And there's this verse that says about something about self-control, that a man who lacks self-control is like a city without walls, right? I think it's Proverbs something. I'm listening to Family Radio 316. It's the best. The verse about the man who lacks self-control because it's really a thing. Proverbs 25:28. It says, so the AI overview in the Sema. Sorry guys. In the Sema, the Bible verse described a man who lacks self-control as vulnerable is Proverbs 25:28, which says, a man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. This verse from the book of Proverbs uses the vivid imagery of a city with no defense to illustrate the danger and foolishness of a person who cannot control their own spirit or temper. Now, let me tell you, in case you're wondering what temper means, it probably means anger. A person's temper means a person's state of mind seen in terms of their being angry or calm. So temperance, right? And one thing I'm realizing is even God really wants us, like as Christians, I do believe, to understand that you do need self-control, like all around. Like you need to be self-aware, have self-control, and please accept yourself. So self-acceptance, it's really, really worth it. Because, or I've been learning, it's because in different spaces you'll meet different people and they'll tell you something about yourself, and if you haven't already come to terms with who you are, then you'll buy into what they tell you, and you do not know if they go behind the curtains and they're like, oh wow, really? Even a 4-year-old can see through that. But I've learned with different people and interacting, even my own life, failures, that you really do learn best from your failures more than your successes, as they say, or as the quote says. But the truth is, in your season of learning, please be graceful with yourself. Please be compassionate with yourself, because it's okay. It's okay that you don't know. Please don't beat yourself to death. And I'm talking to myself because this is a huge thing that I deal with this a lot in my own self journey. It's like, why the hell did I see that coming? Like, I knew something was off. I felt or sometimes, even the feeling could be off itself. And I'm stuck here like, yeah, well, I felt it's off, but maybe it wasn't off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just scared. Maybe I'm just fearful and I'm judging this thing and projecting my fear onto it. And then again, that's not what it is. But then again, how will I know? You see? So, I don't know, man. As I'm growing older, I think I'm going to be that grandmother who will be like, I don't know if I'm going to be like my grandmother. She was cool. She was. But I really don't. I really want to be myself. I really do want to be myself. I want to enjoy my time, like not enjoy my time oh, I'm having fun, I'm drinking, I'm all that. Yeah, it's all cool and fun and have my games and whatnot. But I really, really like that woman who said in that video of those elderly women being asked about their life. It's the YouTube channel is life in full context. Life in context, I think kitu kaa hiyo. Yeah, that's history. Ilikuwa life in context. I think that's the YouTube channel, and I love such videos of old people just coming on here to speak. And also another one, I love how she said that it will never matter once you're gone, and it's so true. Even the beefs you have, they will never matter. That's why I try my best to make peace with everyone, and I hope I do, because one thing is for sure, we can disagree, and that doesn't mean just because we disagree we can't give each other respect. We can disagree on, well, you view your life as whatever it is, it's okay. Hey, have fun with it, right? But when it comes to me and what I'm telling you about my values and the kind of version and character and personality and the self-image I'm seeing myself and my trajectory of life I want to move as, and then you come along with your book, I will not have you around me. I will cut you off. And I will be extremely merciless, because it's like an inner in me that I will not even fucking care. I won't even look. I won't look. Please don't even try me. I don't even like turning into that. But that's the thing. Like, if I'm done, I'm done. I don't wish you any ill. I wish you all the successes, but don't expect me to being around all that again. Right? Nah, man. Nah. Yeah, it's called niliwatch lini? Ilikuwa hapo. Yeah, life regrets of 90-year-olds, life in context. Hiyo ndo channel. I love. Anyways guys, see you 20 minutes. Wacha tunaifanya hii kama video, because what's the point? Hata wacha nipost tu saa hii. Alafu guys, check out opportunitiesforyouth.org. Mostly kuna hii nilikuwa nimeona fully paid, I think ilikuwa nini ya kwenda Irare, New York. Sasa nimeona ingine ni this is the site. Nimeona tu site. I always follow up with these opportunities, girls, because you never know. So the World Federation of United States Association, WFUNA, currently inviting applications for the position of model UN program assistant. Yeah. And I requirement. What's the eligibility? Let me see. Bachelors. Oh man. Lakini kuna kwangana zingine zenye they just ask for like professionals and stuff. Just being in the, just look for them. Utakosa. There was also others that I've applied to. I still feel like it's the way that book said. Like I still feel like I shouldn't talk about this because I've not yet seen the success. And then I feel this urge of talk about it. It's exciting. Tell someone else who will probably, maybe I am if I'm a bachelor's kawi and then I apply a party deal. But then again, it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What if Nina won't get these stories on and then someone else is like, Lea chakujioneshana. No, man. When you stay on the internet, it has so much to offer. Don't just scroll your life away. No, look for opportunities. Like if you see an event, you see a volunteership, look for those opportunities. Did you come kama sahi watu wana apply for the FIFA volunteership? I'm about to do that now after nimemaliza kuedit hii video, which hata sahi naona is. I mean, look for these opportunities. Msay, acha kushinuki scroll away your life. Like, tumia tu data twako reasonably, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, build brand yako, build msee. Like internet imekuja kukufanyia kazi like ikuwe so much easy kuliko the way our parents, like whether our parents walikuwa na struggle aje na shop before msee akuje kukununulia. Sasa hapa eka tu online store yako, put ad, ama hata ukose put ad, ongea, use TikTok. Kama kuna msee mwingine kwa follow akisema that's just all they just posted for like 2 years about talking about the information about the subject that they were in love with and they had passion for, and they were so passionate about it that they couldn't care about anything else. They were so obsessed about it, and after 2 years they found their people. I mean, at Miss G, probably young will always feel like, I don't know, I shouldn't even talk this out loud, but maybe I'm those slow people, because anyway, like with meeting with people, our connections, they be slow, because I'm not the type who's open. Yes, I am conceited, I ain't gonna lie, I love myself, man, but at the same time, for me to get to know you, it takes time. It's like a slow burn with me. And those slow burn type of personalities, I really do believe we then end up being like the loyalists, because we're like, dang, I have been, in this, let's do this. But then again, we end up being the worst people you'd ever want to be, like out of distance with, because the fondness, and we've been together, and then now maybe I'm done. And then you're like, man, I thought, yeah, man. It is what it is. But it is. See ya. Bye. Naongeanga sana. On Monday.